Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started because I'm not sure where I'm not sure where Holly disappeared to. She has to be right back. So anyway, all right. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Great to have everybody here this evening on this just lovely, lovely weather-filled evening. I really am surprised that anybody. Come on in. You're good. I'm surprised anybody came out. Hopefully, everybody picked up the booklet that has this on the cover, Pride Shabbat. So June is Pride Month, and I always like to do a service that sort of celebrates our LGBTQ plus members of our congregation, of our community, of our world, because I think that they need our support. So we are going to begin our Pride Shabbat by singing Hine Ma Tov Umanayim Shevet Kulanu Gam Yachad, which I'll probably forget and say the wrong word. But at any rate, Kulanu means everyone, not just brothers and sisters, but everyone. So we're celebrating everyone this evening. So Hine Ma Tov. Hine Ma Tov Umanayim Shevet Kulanu Kam Yachad. Hine Ma Tov Umanayim Shevet Kulanu Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tov Shevet Kulanu Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tov Shevet Kulanu Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tov Umanayim Shevet Kulanu Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tov Umanayim Shevet Kulanu Gam Yachad. We continue on page 1, and we're going to read this responsively. This moment is an entrance. Together, an entrance to your breath, an entrance to your heart, an entrance to your journey, an entrance to your destination. This moment is an exit from your solitude, an exit from your fear, an exit from your wounds, an exit from your cage. God of old, open our eyes to the majesty that surrounds us. Grant us the courage to enter this day with wonder and amazement, with enthusiasm and joy, with strength and with hope. Teach us to dance toward holiness. Teach us to sail toward beauty. Teach us to love in the direction of wholeness and peace. The world is yours in fullness and glory, given to us as a gift so that we may rejoice in mysteries around us. On page 2, I would like to invite 2 of my Hebrew honeys up to kindle our Shabbat lights for us this evening, Roz and Michelle. We're on page 2.
Creator of light, source of wisdom, you know the depth of the human soul. As you filled this world with the glance of your presence, so let me fill my world with the calm wisdom that love does not ask what, but instead asks whom.
May we, as we watch the two flames of memory and practice enlighten this space, remember all parts of our stories and make space for all that we are. Creator of light, source of wisdom, may your light fill every inch of our bodies and may it exceed all points.
Oh wait, the candle went out. We'll start all over again. I don't know why these things just. I know, where is Eddie when we need him, right? We'll try this again. Probably one of the most challenging things we've had to do all day, right, is get the candles. Yeah, I think that's what it is. That's Faulty Towers, I think. All right, now that we have the, let's gather in the Shabbat light all together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu ner shel Shabbat.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
At least 4 or 5 times, right?
Rekindle.
Rekindle and rekindle and rekindle. You got it. All right. The bottom of page 2 and continuing on page 3, we're going to read this responsively as well. Today I decide to turn my eyes toward wonder so that I may see the expanse before me.
Today I decide to see the possibility of my life so that I may open my mind to greatness.
Today I will do one kindness so that my heart may become more loving. Today I will pause to consider so that my life may become more deliberate. Help me, dear God, to step firmly on a path of consequence so that I may make my life a prayer of goodness and mercy, splendor and light. I ask for a life of meaning, a sense of purpose. Today I decide. And in the middle of page 3, please join me in singing Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boakem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barakuni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitekem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Creator, I have been in such dark places, a flashlight was useless. I have felt fear, no words could ever comfort me. I seemed lost, and yet through your compassion and loving kindness, I am here now. Blessed are you, the guardian of all, who carries me to a safe space. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei Rabbah, ve'amadi v'rachirute v'amlik malchute, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'chayed kol beit Yisrael, b'hagala, b'hagala, u'v'zman kariv ve'imeru, amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevorak, le'olam u'lalmei almaya, yitbarak, yitbarak, v'yishtabak, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitramam, v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitalev, v'yitalal, shemei dekudesha bariku, la'ela min kol berkata, v'shirata, tushbekata, v'nekemata, da'amihiram be'alma, ve'imeru, amen. On page 5, all who are able, please rise for the Baruch Hu, our call to worship. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayers? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yada lie lie lie, 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 yada lie lie lie. Baruch Hu and Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach. Le'olam vayed, Le'olam vayed. Yada lie lie lie, 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 yada lie lie lie. Would somebody like to come up and read the Ma'ariv Arabim? Amy, you've done it before. I think you've done this. Bring Rebecca. Cool. I think you've read this one before.
Oh, at least it's in English.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
As the sun sinks and the colors of the day turn, we offer a blessing for the twilight. For twilight is neither day nor night, but in between. We are all twilight people. We can never be fully labeled or defined. We are many identities and loves, many genders and none. We are in between roles, at the intersection of histories, or between place and place. We are crisscrossed paths of memory and destination, streaks of light swirled together. We are neither day nor night. We are both, neither, and all. May the sacred in-between of this evening suspend our certainties, soften our judgments, and widen our vision. May this in-between light illuminate our way to the God who transcends all categories and definitions. May the in-between people who have come to pray be lifted up by this twilight. We cannot always define, we can always say a blessing. Blessed are you, God of all, who brings on the twilight.
And we sing, roll into dark, roll into light. Thank you. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or. Ahavat Olam, you have loved the people Israel with a never-ending love. You have given us your Torah, laws and statutes to guide us so that our lives may be filled with holiness and happiness. We know that we must find ways to strengthen our faith and hope in you. Your Torah acts as our inspiration. Help us, O God, to find ways to renew our commitment as Jews. Teach us to feel proud of our identities, for you, Eternal One, made us who we are. We say, praised are you, source of all, who is the lover of the people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. You who love the people Israel. Shema, hear, but also listen, observe, heed, pay attention. Remember God's unity always and at every moment. And since we are created in God's divine image, we too, all of us, in all our infinite diversity, are at every moment connected, part of the wholeness of humanity and of our small planet Earth. Shema demands that we connect ourselves to everything and everyone around us. The Shema, our watchwords of our faith. Feel free to close your eyes and think about the words. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam V'Hayed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam V'Hayed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. At long last, you may be seated. Please join me in the chanting of the Ve'ahavta, the transliteration and translation you can find on the next page. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'kol levavcha u'b'kol nafshecha u'b'kol me'odecha ve'hayu hadavarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzafcha hayom Alavavecha, Vashinantam levanecha, Vadibartaha bam, Vashiftecha babetecha, Uvlechteka vaderek, Uvashochbecha, Uvakumeka, Ukashartam leot, Ayadecha, Vehayu letotafot, Bain eneka, Uktavtam, Amazazot betecha, Uvishareka, Laman tizkaruhu va'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai elolechem asher hotzehiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim lehiot lachem lelohim ani Adonai elolechem Adonai elolechem Amen. On page 8, the redemption, let's read this responsively as well. Our people came out of Egypt, a mixed multitude, the spray of dividing waters, sparkling diamonds all around them. Together, we stood together at Sinai, all of us, future, present, past, amid the rumble of thunder and the crack of lightning, to enter into covenant with the one who loves us, in whose shining image we are all created over and over again. I love that. The rumble of thunder and the crack of lightning seems appropriate for tonight. We have wandered bleak landscapes, built flimsy tents of skin and then houses of stone. We have planted orchards and vineyards, seen 2 temples rise and then go down in the surging flames, forcing us into exile. We have loved and lost, grieved and danced, transgressed and celebrated, hidden, suffered, thrived. And we gather here this day in the community of our people, a mixed multitude, and we sing out, "Hear, O Israel." We stand together, all of us, descendants of a single first human, created on the 6th day, and of our myriad parents down through the generations, too numerous to name. We stand together, link arms, and pray. Blessed are you, God of the universe, who sanctifies us with the commandment to love ourselves and one another in all our varied ways, and blesses us with the diamond bright radiance that still ripples out from your first spoken words of creation. Micha Mocha, that song we sang after we successfully crossed the Sea of Reeds. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, we made it across the sea. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, we're dancing 'cause we're free. Freedom makes me clap my hands. Freedom makes me clap my hands. Freedom makes me clap my hands. We're dancing 'cause we're free. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, we made it across the sea. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, we're dancing 'cause we're free. Freedom makes me stomp my feet. Freedom makes me stomp my feet. Freedom makes me stomp my feet. Clap my hands, we're dancing 'cause we're free. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, we made it across the sea. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, we're dancing 'cause we're free. Freedom makes me spin around. Freedom makes me spin around. Freedom makes me spin around. Stomp my feet, clap my hands, we're dancing 'cause we're free. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, we made it across the sea. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, we're dancing 'cause we're free. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, we made it across the sea. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, we're dancing 'cause we're free. There we go. Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'ha'amidenu shomreinu l'chaim, ufros aleinu sukkot shlomecha. Page 10. God, place me in a safe environment where I do not need to fear for my safety when I am with my significant other. Help create a world where I can hold their hand, be affectionate, and love my partner without hatred, causing harm to my physical and emotional well-being. Keep me, my family, and my partner safe when our existence and love is tried by those who do not accept us and our lives. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukkot shalom, aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. And on the middle of the page, all who are able, please rise for the tefillah. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufia gita hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovi, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Kaste Avot V'imahot, Umevi Geula, Lifnei B'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo, Be'ahavaha, Melech Ozer, U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, V'Ezrat Sarah. Please pray responsively. You who fought to love, you who did the same, God. You who insisted on your dignity even when the world said you had none.
You who died of age while fighting for a cure, so that people like me might live.
You who were shot in a massacre while on the dance floor. You who could not come out and held your secret until your dying day. You who were insulted, shamed, beaten and brutalized, yet you kept walking. You who contributed your fierceness, your originality, your art, and your voice to this world. I walk in your memory. I walk this path, smoothed and chartered by your sacrifice towards justice, toward holiness, toward freedom. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah kadosh v'shim kakadosh, ukadoshim b'kol yom yahaluka selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. You may be seated. Today is a gift, oh my God, to know your world, to receive your blessings. Rock of Ages, your works surround us, daily signs of awe and wonder, daily guides to joy and service. Bless me with the hands of strength, a heart of courage, a mind of understanding. Bless me with a voice of praise, a life of gratitude, days filled with hope and love. On page 13, we offer our prayer for peace, our evening prayer, Shalom Rav, as we ask God to grant abundant peace to all corners of our world in places where there is no peace. And we certainly think of Eretz Israel and that entire region on this Shabbat. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amacha, Tasihim Le'olam. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amacha, Tasihim Le'olam. Ki atahu Melech Adon, L'kol HaShalom. Ki atahu Melech Adon, L'kol HaShalom. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amacha, Tasihim Le'olam. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amacha, Tasihim Le'olam. V'tov be'enecha levarech et Amacha Yisrael. B'kol heit u'b'kol shah b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amacha, Tasihim Le'olam. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amacha, Tasihim Le'olam. Tasihim Le'olam. Tasihim Le'olam. Please take a moment or two to pray the thoughts and prayers of your heart to the God of your understanding. I have included a paragraph in here under silent meditation, which I think is really beautiful, and I hope that you'll take some time to read that. Say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, va'imru, amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, va'imru, amen. At this time in our service, we would normally read the Torah, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I hope you're okay with that. But we do want to do Misha Barak. We're going to do Misha Barak for the LGBTQ plus community, and we're also thinking of our own community. So let's read this responsibly. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Moses, Aaron, and David, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, Miriam, and Ruth, bless this community. May we know love and friendship, joy, and blessing together. We are a rainbow people. As you place the rainbow in the sky as a promise of hope for all time, make our lives into a promise of hope as well. Help us to feel your divine presence when others may question the righteousness of our lives. Let us come to know that all things are possible, love and hope, caring friendships and family. May those of us who are deep within the closet find courage and comfort through you. We give thanks for our allies and friends. Help them to stand with us in our work to being about equality. Give them the courage to speak out when others try to attack our LGBTQ plus community. Give them and us courage to overcome the stereotypes that too often cause our rainbow people pain. Together, bless our community and its leaders and keep us all from all harm. Grant us, O God, health and prosperity. Keep us strong as we pursue justice and civil rights. Ease the pain of those who are ill and inspire each of us to perform acts of loving kindness each and every day. And let us say together, Amen. God, grant your healing power to all those in need, to those whom I know, to those unknown to me. God, grant your comfort and consolation to all who grieve, those whom I know, those unknown to me. Holy One, bring a swift end to suffering and strife, and heal the world with your steadfast love. At this time, when we feel closest to God, we want to take just a moment to remember all those of our family and our friends in our community who are in need of healing of spirit, healing of body. Maybe they're in need of both today. So we are thinking of the following: Louis Wunderlich, Larry Rodriguez, Robin Shapiro, Mindy Sugarman, Cheryl Mendelson, Susan Vincent, Kathy Wilson, Hannah Creviston, Nate Green, Andy Kaplan, Gerda Stokler, Sharon Natanya Bat Yocheved, Ann Swar, Phil Fanwick, Karen Wallach, Ari Ashkenazi, Bonnie Brooker, Lori Licker, and Fran Bear. If there are other names that you would like to add to our list, please say their name as my hand passes over you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Roz? Thank you. We keep all of them in our thoughts and prayers as we sing Refuah Shlema by Rachel. Adonai yishlach, yishlach lahem, refuah shlema. Adonai yishlach, yishlach lahem, refuah shlema. Refuat hanefesh, urefuat haguf, venomar. Amen. Refuat hanefesh, urefuat haguf, venomar. Amen. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Here we are. Here I am in my rainbow. I just love Pride Shabbat because it's colorful. My kippah, everything, I just love it. Anyway, tonight our community gathers for Pride Shabbat, a sacred time to celebrate the beauty and resilience of LGBTQ plus lives, to honor their gifts, and to reflect on the ongoing struggle for justice and acceptance. But this Shabbat, as we lift up pride, we also remember the pain and loss caused by hatred. We recall Pulse nightclub shooting, which took place 10 years ago on June 12th, 2016. 10 years ago. Pulse was not just a club, it was a refuge, a place where LGBTQ plus people, especially young people and people of color, could dance, love, and feel safe. The attack that took 49 precious lives was an act of terror and of hate. For many in the LGBTQ plus community, it shattered the illusion of safety and reminded us how much work remains to ensure that all people are free to live openly without fear. We Jews know what that feels like. We live that every day. In the days after Pulse, there was an outpouring of grief and solidarity. People of all faiths and backgrounds came together to mourn, to comfort one another, and to demand that love triumph over hate. We learned yet again that the work of injustice, or the work of justice, is not the task of one community alone. It's a responsibility we all share. This week's Torah portion, Korach, tells the story of rebellion, a challenge to Moses and Aaron's leadership. Korach approaches Moses and says, "All the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Eternal is in their midst. Why then do you raise yourselves above the assembly of God?" Well, at first, Korach's words seem to promote equality. But as the story unfolds in this portion, we see that Korach's rebellion is not about uplifting others. It's about grasping power for himself. We learn an important lesson here. True inclusion and justice are not empty slogans and self-serving claims. They require humility, compassion, and accountability. Korach's mistake was to confuse his own ambition with the genuine needs of his community. The Jewish tradition calls on us to do better. Again and again, we are reminded that every person is created B'Tselem Elohim, in the image of God. Our Torah commands us to love the stranger, to care for the vulnerable, to make our communities places of belonging. Pride Shabbat is a living embodiment of these values, an affirmation that LGBTQ plus people are not outsiders, but beloved members of our community whose dignity must be honored and whose voices must be heard. When we remember Pulse, we remember the cost of hatred and the urgency of our work. We remember that safety is not just about walls or security guards. It's about creating a culture of radical welcome. It's about listening to the stories of those who have been marginalized, standing up to bigotry in all its forms, and refusing to let fear or ignorance divide us. On Pride Shabbat, we also celebrate the progress that has been made. We give thanks for the courage of those who came before us, the activists, the allies, the pioneers who paved the way for greater acceptance and visibility. We honor those who continue to fight for justice, even when the path is difficult, even when setbacks occur. We rejoice in the beauty of our diversity, knowing that it is a reflection of the divine. And yet we know the work is not finished. Hate crimes still occur. Laws and policies still threaten the rights and safety of LGBTQ plus people, especially those who are transgender or people of color. Our tradition teaches us it's not your duty to complete the work, but neither are you free to desist from it. We are called to act, to speak, and build communities where every person can live with dignity. Look at the candles that we kindled this Shabbat evening. Think of the difficulty we had kindling the Shabbat candles this evening. But gaze into the light and let that light be a symbol of hope and resilience. Each candle, hope, resilience. Remember those lost at Pulse and all who have suffered because of hate. Draw strength from our Torah, from one another, and from the knowledge that every act of love, every stand for justice brings us closer to a world redeemed. May this Pride Shabbat inspire us to be allies, advocates, and friends. May we honor the memory of those lost by living lives of courage and compassion. And may we remember always that our tradition commands us to choose life, to choose love, and to choose each other. Ken Yehi Ratzon, be this God's will. Shabbat Shalom. All right, on page 16, all who are able, please rise for the Elenu as the ark is opened, and we read this responsively. And then all that has divided us will merge. And then softness will come to a world that is harsh and unkind. And then both men and women will be strong.
And then no person will be subject to another's will.
And then all will be rich and free and varied.
And then the greed of some will give way to the needs of the many.
And then all will share equally in the earth's abundance.
And then all will care for the sick and the weak and the old.
And then all will nourish the young.
And then all will cherish life's creatures.
And then all will live in harmony with each other and the earth.
And then everywhere will be called Eden
Once again. B'nei Emar, B'haya Adonai, L'melech al kol haaretz, Bayom hahu, Bayom hahu, Yehei Adonai echad, U'shemo, U'shemo, U'shemo echad. And it is said, and it will be that God will be ruler over all the land. On that day, God will be one, and God's name will be one. You may be seated. It's a good thing we're inside, that's all I can say. It is really pouring. The Kaddish Yatom, the mourner's Kaddish. Oh God, remember today those memories of our family who were martyred in years past because of their sexual or gender identity, those murdered by fanatics in the Middle Ages, those who perished in the Holocaust, and those struck down in our own cities and our own time. Remember also those who took their own lives, driven to despair by a world who hated them. And in mercy, remember those who have lived lives of loneliness, repressing their true nature and refraining from sharing their love with one another. Oh God, watch over the souls of these beloved ones, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and help us to bring an end to hate and oppression of every kind. Every beginning brings an ending. Every ending brings a beginning. Ancient One, this is the joy and the grief, the plenty and the famine, the dance and the dirge of life, alive and awake in your world. Every beginning brings an ending. Every ending brings a beginning. Blessed is God's holy name. We remember the following, whose yahrzeit, the anniversary of whose death occurs at this time. We are in Shloshim for Barry Berger, the brother-in-law of Linda Botuck Murphy. Carol Miles, the mother of Dina Miles and friend to so many in this congregation. Cheryl Berkowitz Hatkoff, the cousin of Holly Del Valle. We are also remembering the following: Mildred Onek, Helen Posard, Florence Wilson, Bernice Ebersman London, Al Bart, Michael Schwam, Meyer Salisbury, Meyer Gaynor, Leonard Feldman, Leo Mutterpearl, Morton Weiss, Pearl S. Solvik, Rhea Rusikow Bear, Sarah Zalitsky, Rose Kenner Mandel. We also remember Hannah Faye Kraling, the daughter of Ingrid Kraling, Jacob Duskin, the father of Rose Duskin and Minnie Gross, Lawrence Creshen, the father of Roz Sarkis, Leatrice Creshen, the mother of Roz Sarkis, Dorothy Dupree, the mother of Phyllis Carlin, Albert Emmis, the grandfather of Linda Wilson, and Ray Hertz, the brother of Lynn Hertz. Are there other names that you would like to add at this time? Thank you. Anyone else? If it is your custom or if you are in mourning, on pages 17 and 18. Please rise for the mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma Divrach Hirutev Yamlich Malchuteh, B'chayekon Uvyomechon, Uv'chaye Dekol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agalav Vizman Kariv Imru, Amen. Yahei Shemei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam Almei Almaya, Yit Barak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitanaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal Shemei Dekudashah Barichu, La'ela min kol bidurkata v'shirata, tushbakata v'nekamata, da'amiram be'alma v'imru, Amen. Yahei Shalama Rabbah min Shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Zikronom levracha, may their memories forever be for a blessing. You may be seated. I get to do the announcements tonight because Jeff isn't here. All right. So next Friday, I'm almost kind of embarrassed to say this, but there's going to be a potluck at 5:30, a service at 6:30, and an owning celebration of my birthday following the service. So it should be a very festive time. You know, come with your festive attire. I guess you can wear your rainbows if you want. I don't care. But anyway, the owning is being sponsored by Terry Ginsburg and Andy Goncharoff. So that should be a good time. Just bring a dish to share with everyone, and we'll have a good time. Wednesday, June 24th, the Men's Club's going to be meeting at the Perkins on Wickham, just down the street here, at 8:30 in the morning. RSVP to Alan Berger, or just show up. I think it'll be fine. Wednesday, July 1st is Mahjong at 1 p.m. Friday, July 3rd will be a 4th of July themed Shabbat at 7 p.m. And I'm going to be on vacation from Saturday, July 4th to Tuesday, July 21st. I can't wait. I will be returning to the office on July 22nd. Services are going to be led by our ritual committee. Holly will be part of that. Linda will be part of that. Maybe Amy. We're going to maybe talk Amy into doing it. Yeah, we're going to have people leading the service while I'm away. And then I found out I'm actually leading the service at Temple Israel North on that first Friday that I'm home, so whatever. Do what? No, not really. I'm actually doing a Beit Din while I'm up there. So I'm going to spend like one whole afternoon doing a Beit Din for people in Louisiana. It's just, yeah. It's just, but it's okay. You know, I get to, but I won't be here. I'll miss you all. Any other announcements that we need to make at this time? Yeah, we are collecting shoes for children. There's a bin out in our entryway, so just, you know, they need to be new shoes, not used shoes. What was that? That really creeped me out. That's just really creepy. Okay, but at any rate, anyway, go ahead.
Can't hear you, Joy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come up here and talk. We can't hear you, Joy. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a weather report. Oh, it's going, good. So we just have to eat Copenhagen and then scoot out. Is there time on that? Yeah, there's more coming, so we have to dash.
Oh, that's just nasty.
Next door
Okay,
to us.
sweetheart, come up here. Come.
Next door to us,
Here.
they have shoes very, very cheaply for children. I bought two pair of shoes that used to be $25, and they were two for $25. And so all the children's sneakers are on sale there. So go next door at Walmart. Walmart. They have a whole row of children's shoes, really, really cheap. And I would say that's a good place to go.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Yeah, when you said next door, I thought,
I meant
At the church? I don't know. I don't think they've got shoes. They might. I don't know. Maybe they do have shoes. Or Chabad. Yeah, maybe they've got shoes. We just don't know about it. Anyway, yeah, it's a very, very worthy thing. We want to make sure that the children have shoes to go back to school and that type of thing. So that will be ongoing. We did have a bunch of boxes sitting out there, but the fire marshal said we can't have boxes, but the bin right now, it should be okay. One bin is okay, so as soon as that bin gets full, then we will box those shoes up, take them where they need to go, and then we'll just keep filling the bin. I think that's going to be ongoing through most of the summer, I think, isn't it? I think. So, but anyway.
So did the fire marshal just visit?
No, this is when we had the fire. When they were here when we had the fire and all the water and stuff like that, and there were like, I don't know, 8 cardboard boxes, and he said, those have got to go. Those are a problem. They were too close to the door, and it was just a problem. They're also kind of combustible. So they just said, we can't have that. So anyway, we'll make do. All right. So I guess the weather report is now done. Thank you. But that really did. That is such a creepy sound when those things kind of, yeah. You did it on purpose, didn't you, Larry? Okay, great. I love it. It's no wonder he's my best friend. Yeah, likes to scare me. All right, well, a final thought. I spoke to a person who is convinced their deceased brother is in hell simply because of who they loved. I told them that if hell is real, I don't think it's a destination. I believe hell is a campsite that gets formed in the hearts of people who judge others for living a life that they refuse to try and understand. Those who condemn others to damnation are the city managers of hell on earth. My love, let us build a heaven in the space that exists between my life and yours. Let us create an endless garden paradise where every single exotic flower is honored. Let us form a community of angels who don't try to polish each other's halos. We only have so many heartbeats left inside of us to waste a single one on deciding who gets to grow like a sunflower under the light of the hereafter. Who knows what happens to us once our bodies release our souls like birthday party balloons? Why spend an ounce of energy on deciding who gets to go to heaven when we can spend our lives building it here on earth with the bricks of how we treat each other? Until I hear the harps and see the golden gates, I'm going to consider this world the promised land, and I promise to be as kind as I can be with your heart while we are here together. And that was written by a man named John Rodell in honor of his partner that he lost. At the bottom of the page, we're going to sing Olam Chesed Yibaneh. I will build this world from love. And I hope we do. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, Yadadai, Dai, 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 Dai. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, Yadadai, Dai, 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 Dai. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, Yadadai, Dai, 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 Dai. Olam Chesed Yibaneh, Yadadai, Dai, 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 Dai. I will build this world from love. Da 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 da. You must build, and you must build this world from love. Da 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 da. And if we build this world from love, da 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 da, then God will build. Then God will build this world from love. Da 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 da. Olam Chesed, Olam Chesed Yibaneh. Da 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 da. Olam Chesed Yibaneh. Da 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 da. And as we leave each other this evening, let us remember all the good we have in the world and treat each other with kindness. If we disagree, but we can be kind. Always share kindness as if we're a challah made with love. May God bless you and keep you every moment, every day. May God smile at you and fill your heart in every way. May God help you find the goodness in everything you do. May you be blessed with peace from above. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Now let's go and have some refreshments. Have a nosh, a little nosh. All right. And wait till the rain subsides.